Hey, so ever since Elon Musk released the electric car in the 2010s, everyone has been grasping at this idea, including Ford, Toyota, Chevy, and etc. And for those of you who don't know, an electric car is ran by a battery instead of gas or oil. And running it by a battery um, produces electricity that keeps the vehicle powered rather than producing exhaust with gas and oil, which produce carbon dioxide into our atmosphere, which is not good, that regular cars do. Although these electric cars are not as appealing as they seem because they emit more CO2 emissions by building them and building their engines, batteries, than uh, regular gas powered cars produce annually. And out of 314 million people, only about 4% use electric cars. That totals around 130 million people, and which means 130 million lithium batteries. And according to this article, the extraction methods for lithium and cobalt can be very energy intensive, leading to air and water pollution, land degradation, and potential for groundwater contamination. Now, this quote explains the damages that lithium mining is doing, and it's impacting our environment on a huge scale. And um, every electric car battery has at least 8 kilograms of lithium, 14 kilograms of cobalt, and 20 kilograms of manganese. And these precious metals are limited. We do not have enough of these metals to support everybody in the world having an electric car, which is the thought, because we're trying to transfer the world to a more eco-friendly place. But this is actually hurting our environment more. Now, according to Boron Energy Solutions, the process of extracting lithium consumes significant amounts of water and energy, and lithium mining can pollute the air and water with chemicals and heavy metals. In addition, mining lithium can disrupt wildlife habitats, cause soil erosion, leading to long-term ecological damage. Now, electric cars require a variety of these metals, and they're very limited. And when the process that these mines go to is very expensive, there's expensive equipment, and it is a pretty drastic process. They destroy everything around it so they can center around these metals, because these metals are rare and they're hard to find, and we do not want to miss it. Now, the goal that these companies have, such as Ford, Toyota, like these major companies, they want to transfer over to electric. And in a perfect world that doesn't that these cars don't emit CO2 when built and when they're driving, this is just what we need against climate change. Although making these electric vehicles produce so much amounts of carbon dioxide. Now, Drive Clean states battery electric cars are all electric, don't use gasoline, and instead have a larger battery that powers one or more electric motors. Again, this idea sounds wonderful because driving and transportation produces a lot of metric tons of carbon dioxide, and driving and transporting places that doesn't require gas exhaust and oil burning, that is ideal. But making these vehicles is producing more amounts of CO2, and these cars produce more carbon dioxide emissions than gas-powered cars do in a year. And making these electric cars produces about 10 metric tons of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, whereas the average driver driving a gas-powered car produces 4.6 metric tons per year. And well, that's my speech. Thank you, everybody.